Welcome back everyone to KCD2, where we are about to enter the hiding spot of Marika, who is hopefully still alive. We found lots of blood leading to this little cave. So yeah, let's have a look. Okay.
God keep us.
There she is. Oh, this must be Bohush.
Stop right.
Marika!
Okay. Yeah, I stopped. It must be Marika. Marika!
Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly.
Well, we
at
are
least
pretty
he
good
sent you
at what
and
we're
not my
doing.
prala.
So.
They would not even bother talking.
Your brothers.
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after dead. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor. So my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
Why don't you go back and explain it to them?
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
that flows, it is hard to stop the cycle. The people from Samin want to rid of the camp. The Voivod would like to punish all those he thinks have disgraced his chai. And he never asked me how it is really. As if men should work it out between themselves, and a girl like me should shut up and wait to see what happens. No, I will not go back alone.
Yeah. The Voivod didn't tell me that.
That's not what the Voivod told me.
I think he's ashamed how far it has gone. His honor will not let him do anything. He's a hothead sometimes.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
Yes, but we are pretty good at herbs ourselves, so...
I think I can help him myself.
Yeah.
You?
Yes,
worry.
us.
I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Well,
Success!
All right, then.
Yes.
He mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing.
I'll get it. Take this potion.
You can take this potion. It'll help him.
oi, Devla.
Strong
Thank
marigold,
you.
yeah.
I will give it to him right now.
You do
But
that.
There is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bohush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now.
Yeah. Get Marika the Voivod's amulet. Okay. How is Bush?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
And how are you
How's
managing?
life here?
I cannot complain, but then I
Oh,
remember
sorry.
that I'm here because of them.
What about
What
your
about your
family?
family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
Can
Yeah.
you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are
Exactly.
different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... I mean, you should honor your family.
We found your
Found this
scarf.
scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you. Bohush, my dear, everything will be alright again.
Okay. Can we... Oh, eat from pot. Do we need nourishment? 81. Yeah, well, we could eat, so... Nom 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 nom. 96. Looking good. Alright, you two
You
take
cannot
care of
leave
each
me
other?
alone in this.
Oh, she's talking to Bohush. I was about to say, I need to leave you alone, Marika, because you want us to get that amulet. So, wow, it's getting pretty... Is it evening already? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well then. Mort! Oh well, he'll turn up. So, let's get down here. It's this direction, so let's go. And yeah, well then. So, get America the Voivod's amulet. So we have to go back all the way to the nomads camp. What? Oh yeah, blacksmith. So, actually, I'm thinking of maybe making a turn like this, bringing back the sword to the blacksmith, and then going to the huntsman, bringing him the sheep guts so that he can make the strings. Then probably go back to the inn, bring the strings and the repaired loot back to George Michael, and then go to the nomads camp so that we don't have to, just travel to the nomads camp. Let's try to be efficient. So, oh, Mott, there you are. Can we praise? No? Okay, well then. Apparently we can't do that. Here, can we do that here now? Mott, where are you? What are you doing? What are you looking there at, boy? Come here.
Search.
And, okay, maybe
Here
we
you
need
go.
to feed you.
Take it.
Here, you can have the bacon. Yeah, that's a good boy. Enjoy. And now we can praise you.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yes, a
Come
good
here,
boy. Come on, let's go. Adventure awaits. So, Pebbles. There you are. Good girl. Nope. Let me up. All right, let's go. Wait a second.
Whoa!
What is this? An old hut? An abandoned hut, even? Let's have a look. Oh, a skull in the fireplace, eh? Okay, eye bright. Huh. Let's investigate. Thing around? No? Okay, let's have a look inside. Is there maybe another jar with a key somewhere? No. It's just a place to sleep. No loot to be had here. Are we? Shall we? No. Let's do this. Let's go back to the blacksmith. We can sleep there. And give the sword to the blacksmith in the morning. So let's go. Castle Trotsky. Okay. Yep, well. Oh, look at that. There's a ruined house or ruined barn. Let's have a look at it. There's a light in the tree there. That's interesting. What's going on here? Oh, mad stonemason? What the? What's going on here? Did you do that? Oh, are we standing in this puke? That looks like puke. Wine. And what's this other thing? Nothing. Okay. Well. Let's leave the mad stonemason be. Let's leave him in peace. Okay. Anything on this wagon? No. 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 Okay. Well then, glad we checked that out. Let's get back up on Pebbles. Store the torch. Vagrant's hut. Pure eye tipster, eh? Where is that tipster then?
Whoa!
Oh, whoa. What's this here now? Okay, so... Do we have a fast travel point here somewhere? No. No. Maybe we can find a fast travel point and come back during the day here.
Go!
Trotsky Castle, fast travel point, beautiful. Okay, great. Now, let's get back on track. We are on our way to the blacksmith. Oh, and apparently there's a shooting contest here or something. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to go back here and take part in that contest. Win some more money off of the local yokels. Alright, well then, Pebbles, let's follow that path. At least for a little longer before we leave said path right here. In order for a direct route to the blacksmith. Man, it's dark. Can't see a lot. Okay, no, this is... Yeah, there's the blacksmith. The smithy, I mean. Okay, beautiful.
Whoa!
Marvelous. I bet the blacksmith is already back, and yeah, he's already in here, I guess. Sleeping soundly. Now, let's wash off the dirt of the road. And let's go have a lie down ourselves. Good night. Okay. Let's sleep and save. Let's sleep until... yeah, for 8 hours. Solid 8. Marvelous. Now, how are we looking? Good morning. Good morning. So, the blacksmith already in... no? Open for business? No? He's nowhere to be found. Okay, well then, let's get back on the bench. And let's have a read. What do we want to read? Let's master studies. Yeah, let's have a look at that skill book on scholarship, shall we? Arithmetic. You think now that you can read and write, you're half educated, even though in the world of mathematics, 2 halves are always the same size. You only know the smaller half. Okay. Well then. Okay, cool. Scholarship. Level 12. Beautiful. Which is right here. Okay. Oh, alchemy. Right. Yeah, right. We leveled, or I leveled in between episodes when I did the alchemy session before we went to the hermit. So poison cellar, purple haze, dark arts, secret of secrets. If you follow the recipe precisely and your brewing time is perfect, you can brew potions of exceptional quality, which the ordinary herbalist can only dream of. Let's take that. I believe that is the perk that enables us to brew these Henry Savior schnapses, these Henry kind of quality potions. Because we've never, but we picked that up in the, I believe, the Water Goblin's hut, the Henry Savior schnapps, or maybe either the Water Goblin's hut or the Wild Woman's hut. Anyways, I was wondering what this Henry's thing is, and I read up on this, and yeah, this is apparently the highest quality you can reach in the game regarding alchemy and potions and stuff. So yeah. And the difference between Henry's Savior Schnapps, for example, and Strong Savior Schnapps. The Strong Savior Schnapps saves the game, heals 20 health points, and increases strength, vitality, and agility by 2 for 5 minutes. However, the Henry's Savior Schnapps heals for 30 health and increases strength, vitality, and agility by 3 for 8 minutes. So... yeah, that's huge. So, and, well, that was this. Oh, we leveled Houndmaster as well. So, Sikkim. Your dog's attacks will be 20% stronger, making it easier and faster for him to deal with enemies. Nice. Rip and Tear. If your dog inflicts a bleeding wound on an enemy, the bleeding will accelerate and they will fall sooner. Heightened scent. Mud can sniff out enemies and other potential trouble at a much greater... oh yeah, that's for fast travel. Dog's best friend. Oh yeah, okay, that's that thing. So Rip and Tear or Sikkim? I do use Sikkim quite often now. I find it helps when mod distracts them. We can get a few quick cuts in. So yeah, that's. But Rip and Tear, both are pretty good. Pretty good. Well, let's take Sikkim first, and next will be Rip and Tear probably. Okay. Scholarship, Wonders of Beasts. You will improve faster in Houndmaster and Horsemanship skills because all experience you gain will be 20% higher. Contemplative. As long as you remain still, your energy and nourishment will reduce much more slowly, okay? And liberal arts. You're able to recognize the oh yeah, that's this thing. This is pretty nice, and I think the sooner we take this, the better. Next we will take liberal arts, definitely. So let's do that. Okay. So combat, anything new here? No, no, no. Okay, cool. So, blacksmith. There you are. Guess what?
How can I help you today,
I got the hermit's sword.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
Well,
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
Isn't it?
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Yeah,
Wait,
hopefully
I
not.
thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Okay, that's high praise. Wow. Okay, cool. So, forge and hand over the sword. Question is, do we want to do that now? Does that result in us directly... If we forge the sword, does that lead directly into the wedding then? Because I don't want to progress that far just yet. Huh. Let's not do that yet. Let's I've been pining, indeed, pining for some time with... Oh, okay, so this stuff is still marked as stolen. Okay, let's take this, the heavy mace. I mean, what I was trying to say was, I'm pining for a game of dice, and we have the inn right around the corner. So let's just check 4. Yes. Right around the... Oh no, right. We can actually transfer all the torches from Pebbles to us. Anyways, right around the corner we have the inn, and I want to play some dice, so we will do that. But first we are going to sell what we can, at least from the stuff that is not marked as stolen. Okay, this will have to do. Got leather gloves here. Where did we... By the way, how much better is the silver cross with insignia? We are currently wearing this scapular with saint. Gives us more conspicuousness and visibility, but also charisma. So yeah, let's take that. Nourishment wise, we could eat. Oh, the bread is gone stale. Condition 4. Yeah, we can drop that. Yeah, drop all 3 of the stale bread. Smoked perch. Smoked beef tenderloin. Giving us 20 nourishment. Don't mind if I do. And this brings us up to 80. This gives us 23, the smoked pork. So that would bring us over. Let's eat another smoked beef tenderloin. Bringing us to 100. Beautiful. And mott. Oh, by the way, are we still carrying the torch? No, we are not. Okay, good. Mott.
Look what I have
Let's
for you.
feed you the last smoked beef tenderloin. There you go, buddy. Nope, that's not yours. That's Mott's. Thank you for respecting my hound's breakfast. I want to praise you. Come on, stay still.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Now let's talk to you. That's straight.
I'll have a look at the ware.
And let's sell you the carpenter's axe, the work axe, the heavy mace. Although, no, let's keep that for now. Maybe put it in our trunk or anything. Oh, so we can sell this stuff as well, eh? Scapula with saint, yada yada yada. So let's sell that. We could sell charcoal. Okay. Black fur. Where did we... Huh. Oh well. Oh, and we can sell this stuff here, eh? But he only has 361 groschen. So maybe just sell the silver chalice. The wooden rosary. Yes, all 2 of them. And the bone rosary. It doesn't have any other value for us or to us. It doesn't give us anything in terms of charisma or anything, so might as well sell it. So this would bring us to 260.8. So anything we want to buy here? Do you have any more? Bearded axe, common longsword, farmer's horseshoe, hunting sword, military sword, work axe. So nothing of use. Well then, let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Yes. Well, let's go for 310.
Satisfied?
Less.
Okay. How about 295?
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Nice.
Thanks for doing business. Take care.
Yeah. Same here. Wow, we're sitting at 1,855 groschen. That's huge. Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't buy torches, I don't think. So I was about to say we forgot to sell those torches, but we can sell those torches here at the grocer, right? Do we go inside here? Is this the shop area? No, this is private area. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm already outside. Gone already. Where is the grocer? Are you the trader?
Greetings to you.
Trade.
Show me your wares.
Marvelous. So, what can we sell here? Can we sell? No, we can't sell the... yeah, no. We don't even want to sell you the golden cup because you only have 56 groschen. Okay.
Why
well
are you
then.
wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Alright, let's get up to that tavern. And let's play some dice. Is there anyone here we can play dice with? Oh, Zdenek, the
Greetings.
mouth.
Do you need something?
Yes, we need to talk to you.
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I've no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that?
Okay.
What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen... that
Yeah,
might
don't you
help
worry,
loosen my
we got you
tongue.
covered. Are you serious? I know a lot of stories too. Have a drink. I'll pay you. Well, let's try this.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right, then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Well, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Oh, a raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer.
Yeah.
To last a whole evening.
Go into
And a
more
wicked
details with the
stepmother,
tasks.
that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return.
Success!
So what kind of story would you like to hear?
Well, how about something informative, scary, sad? No, tell me
I like
something
stories that can
informative.
teach me something.
Yeah.
Stories with a moral.
Well,
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest.
okay.
So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice.
Yeah, I bet.
Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you
It's
may
cool that
keep
he does the
both
voice.
axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh punishment for greed.
That's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Yeah,
Story?
nice moral.
What story? It's the truth.
Moral story.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave
we
me
found
out
it.
of it. I'm fine here with my drink. See you later.
The axe from the lake. Find the axe from the story. So we can actually look for that? Okay. Where? Oh, there. Okay. So, but the water goblin's hut is here. So why this thing here? Oh, probably this is the path up. And maybe somewhere here, around here, is buried. Interesting. We'll have a look at that in the next one. Let's take a break here, and when we come back, we will play some dice. Maybe if we can find an opponent who's willing to play us. And yeah, after that, we will make our way to Vostok, bring him the sheep goods, get some loot strings, hopefully, and then, yeah, go back to George and Michael, bring them the loot, and also maybe check out this thing here, try to find the silver axe. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.
I need to plow too, you know. What if you lent